Hello and welcome to Blitz on Windstream Channel 4. I'm your host, Brian Carter. We're going to start out here in Dahlonega at Lumpkin County High School on the football field with head football coach Tommy Jones. Coach, you're no stranger. This is, I think, your fourth time on the show here. Thank you.
Oh, glad to be here. Thanks, Brian.
We appreciate it. Now, you guys got off to a little bit of a rough start, 0-4 to start out the year, but then you ripped off a couple of big wins there, and each week your offensive output exceeded that of the week before. What was this kind of what you expected coming in?
Well, we're pretty young this year. We have a number of younger starters on the offensive side of the football and defense as well. I don't know if you ever expect to struggle early on offensively like we did, but at the same time, sometimes it takes time to let guys get used to playing and to feel comfortable playing, and sort of go through the routine and to gain confidence. And it took us 3, 4, 5 games before some of these guys really started to play like we knew they were capable of playing.
Right, and like you said, that was just trying to find the guys to get used to the playing time because no team likes turnover. And I know you're like every other coach, and you had to part with some good talent last year. Your quarterback, your star defensive end, and B.J. Dorsey, and then your leading tackler in the region last year, and then your superstar in Ian McIntosh.
Sure.
So when you lose all those guys, and you've had 2 straight 6-4 seasons, what's it like trying to regroup? By losing those guys and also jump up a classification all at the same time.
Sure. Well, I mean, we try never to celebrate our past, and we try never to get too discouraged from it either. And we talk about getting better every single day. And we're excited about the group that we have. And we knew that they were going to be young, and there were going to be some challenges. We have a very difficult schedule. I mean, all the way from even the non-region people from Dawson County and White County that have had tremendous success to a very tough Region 8 4A. But really try to concentrate and focus on, getting better every single day, getting better every single week, and hopefully progressing through the year. And by the end of the year, playing the best football that we've played all season.
Now, I'm going to steal a quote from one of your interviews earlier this season with Access North Georgia, I believe, a football preview that you gave with them. And it was a really interesting quote. You said that this team is one that doesn't really have any big superstars, but you have a bunch of blue-collar guys who just go out here and do their job. Expand on that and talk about the chemistry this team has.
Sure, yeah. This has been probably one of the most enjoyable seasons that I've had since I've been in coaching. And we've got just a number of guys that show up every day. They work extremely hard. Even through some adversity and through a tough time early in the season, they came to practice. They worked hard. They've worked hard all summer. They're easy to pull for because you want them to be successful. You want to see those guys succeed. Like I mentioned in that interview that you discussed, I mean, we don't have, some of the same big play type capability right now that we've had in the past couple of seasons. But the guys we have, we feel like are very steady, and they're the kind of guys that when they get reps and when they get playing time, that they're going to get better because they're here and they work really hard.
And that's definitely indicative of the last couple wins you've had. As you said, it takes a few games to kind of get them in the flow of that. And your 2-game win streak almost couldn't come at a better time because you're starting region play and you're now 2-1 in region play. But you do have 4 to go. Thank goodness 3 of those are here on your home turf. But you have talk about what you kind of have to expect with the familiar opponents of Chestatee,
Sure,
and Stevens County that you have played. They kind of jumped up with you, but then also the unknown team like Eastside.
Sure, yeah. Well, we play Eastside this coming Friday night, and Eastside's very athletic. They've had a lot of success over the years. Even last year, I know they were 500, but they played perennial power Sandy Creek to like a 17-14 game, a 3-point differential game. They're very well coached, so we know that they're going to be a very, very big challenge for us coming up this weekend. And then you throw in teams like Chestatee, who obviously looks to be, in the driver's seat to be a 1 or a 2 seed, and Stevens County, excellent, been ranked in the top 10 all year. And then even Lanier, we have to go down to Lanier and Gwinnett County. I mean, they're up and coming, a fairly new school, but they have a lot of good football players. They're playing everybody very close and winning some of those close games. So there's not an easy game remaining on their schedule whatsoever. But we're going to take our approach. We're going to continue to try to get better every single day. And then hopefully when that continues to build, one step at a time, then by the end of the season, we'll be playing some good football here.
Now, Coach, before you arrived here at Lumpkin County, this program kind of struggled to get consistency, I guess, so to speak. And
Right.
since you've been here, especially since the 2007 season until now, you guys have averaged a 500 season and really put Lumpkin County football back on the map. What do you think were the keys to getting the program to that state?
It's hard to say. We've had some good players here that have given us that opportunity. We've had tremendous consistency and continuity among our coaching staff. Our defensive coordinator, Terry Franklin's been here for 7 years, and our offensive coordinator, Kevin Stewart's been here for the past 4. We've got a number of other coaches that have been here just about for those entire 7 years. So we're pretty familiar with each other. We understand what the expectations are, and I would think that goes a long ways in establishing consistency. And we've got a great community, a great support structure within our school and the superintendent's office and everything else. And, it's been a pretty good thing so far.
Well, Coach, again, thank you so much for your time, as always, on the program, and we're hoping you guys can keep putting some games in the win column.
Thanks so much, Brian. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Now, when we come back, we're going to get one of Coach's players here on the show. Stick around for more Blitz.